All right. Good morning, people. So, it's crazy because I work at Amazon with AWS going down. So, I've actually one of my mentors, bro, is he works at Amazon. So, he's brilliant mind. So, our whole system was down yesterday. Um, and so we got a lot of time to talk about trading, which was like really cool. Um, so yeah, just hands down, this week is gonna be crazy, bro. Like we're like it's gonna be crazy. There's gonna be a lot of things going on, like a lot of manipulation going on, and I want to make a full depth course because I'm telling you, man, this strategy is dangerous in terms of being able to tell from manipulation. If bro, there's so many people like even right now sold off right here, complete manipulation, and bro, that's a decent entry, but I mean we're at all time highs. AWS went down, everything went down yesterday, plus the government, all this other stuff. It's just it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, I don't know. This could be a longer video today. I started a little early, but it's to kind of get my thoughts around it. But dude, like I'm telling you, yesterday has me second guessing everything, like about the economy crashing, everything going into crypto. It's gonna be crazy, and Trump will hands down go down as probably the best president of all time. All right, if we can get some displacement here, I would like for this trade to pan out. Because we closed back above the range and then we closed back below, and now we're getting sort of displacement. It's not as clean. Today I'm expecting things to be a little bit choppy. And I'm thinking about risking around 8 or 9 micros. And I like to be really specific about how much I'm willing to risk because, as you guys can see, all I really need is $700. So I'm not trying to go in risking like 15 contracts, or I would like to keep my losses as minimal. So like right now I'm paper trading on MNQ on TradingView. It's like if I'm risking 8 contracts, I can see right here that I'm only risking about $740 to make 980. So it would be like a little bit more than a 1-to-1. Not really what I'm wanting. We're not really displacing as, or it's not as clean as I would want. And it would be something like this type of entry. That's another good reason why to look at trading view as well, because on the 15-minute we gapped on MEQZ, but on MEQ1 there's a 15-minute fair value gap. That's kind of like my draw right now. All right, so if we respect this gap, create a new higher low, and then inverse it, that's bullish signature right there. This right here is too choppy for me. Like, bro, I get it. This right here, as soon as we close back below the range, that right there is a straight pullback entry. I just, and I think that trade is permissible. I think that is that would have been a solid entry, but 25062. All right. I just volume wise, I don't know. Like you've got to be reasonable, bro. Right now, with how things are looking, does it look like we're just gonna go down 187 points? It does not look like that to me right now. But yeah, anyways, I am trying to investigate a little bit with QQQ and options. I feel like it makes sense to copy and paste the same trade on NQ on QQQ. It's just gonna take time to gain experience with calls and puts and things like that. Um, because it's just like bang for your buck. Options can be and can not be. Like, bro, you're gonna it's 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 all a risk. You know, it's all a risk. But it's like if you know what you're doing, bro, there's people hitting 20 percenters, 100, 200 percenters, um, I mean 1200 percenters in options, you know, and it's just a different ball game because I'm looking to hit a 1 to 5 to 1 to 3, and these cats are talking about hitting a 1 to 20 or like 20 percenters on your account. Like, man, that's just it's different type of trading, different type of execution. Um, yeah. I'm also just kind of looking at ES. So ES, we basically closed back in above a range. But this right here specifically is what I'm looking at. And if we close back above, that means I'm bullish. Unless we close back below. Because, man, I don't. For me, it's like I don't know who's going to watch this. I don't know if it's going to be new, old, whatever. But that's just my strategy I've back tested and I've formulated. It helps me know if we're manipulating or displacing or not, you know. But yeah, that's why I really want to just as of right now just market sell market buying options as like a live account on Thinkorswim. I feel like that's because right now I've got one monitor on my laptop, one monitor for kind of live trading like Topstep X, and then if on my left, if I could have like, I would just have to run another HDMI, and then I could have options right there as well. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm not really getting anything that I like right now. Um, but for those who are new that are watching, that's kind of how I trade. If we can close below a specific range to my liking, like with what my eyes kind of register with, and also get like two clean displacement candles to show me that we're beginning to displace, I enter off that continuation of the displacement with a reasonable stop loss of like 1 to 1.5, or just reasonable risk to reward. All right, and I'll be right back. My stomach is killing me right now. All right, cool beans. Let's go. All right. So like if we would have respected this gap, went below high, and then inversed it, that'd be a big bearish signature. But it looks like we're kind of forecasting if we close above this range, I'm not looking at anything for sales. All right. So from right here, either three things could happen that I'm really looking at. See, bro. Here we go. Either we're going to close above and displace down. That's one. Two, we're going to fully displace. Or three, we're going to displace, pull back, finish the run. All right. That's really what I look at all the time. That's what I'm looking at as of right here, right now. An NQ has displaced beautifully above. Their ES is above the range as well. And depending on what we do until 10:30. Okay, cool. So that previous range was relative to this new range right here. And I think we're just going to end up displacing up, possibly taking out this. Yeah, it's dang near the same exact range. But I'm just looking at this specific lower high. But it's not always lower lows or lower highs. It's just that's what's relative to this move right now. So basically, we've manipulated all of this big group of sellers right here off this candle, sellers right here, and I don't want to enter because that's. Let's see if we can get in on a pullback. And note that this range is right around where my stop loss would have been if we would have sold. Like it would have been right around that general area. And so now we've ran that. We have ran this big stop loss. That's majority of retail. After we do that, we then have enough generated liquidity to proceed further. But how these candles have closed, like we haven't, if we would have closed up on that body and maybe up on that body, could have taken something like this. That's more ideal. So this was kind of like option two of what I was talking about. Now we're looking at entering on a pullback because if we pull back, maybe two or three candles displace up, close strong, then that would go ahead with bias. So looking to All right, so now it's kind of I'm kind of indecisive because we're operating right around this range. But if we close above back strong, then ultimately I will be bullish again. Okay, so look at this. We have now closed above, I'm sorry, we we almost closed above, but we ran buy side liquidity. So that's why it's looking funky right now. If we can get something like that. Wow. Like, I distinctly want to say, man, like, this is not support and resistance. I don't trade support and resistance. Like, I don't know if you guys know Don Vo. I started watching Don Vo. I think it was like Wix 9 or something like that. But this is completely different ranges right here. It's a different theory on ranges. But I would say now I am more bearish. So now I'm waiting to see if we can really displace cleanly below this range or pull back. That's one of two things that I'm really looking at. So hopefully we can like slow down around this specific area to then be able to pick off the entry. But it's not looking like now the probability is higher to run 170 points down because we just 20-point candle, 25-point candle, 25-point candle. And that's all generated because we ran this liquidity closed below. That's why. So now I would say like 25.64 would be more ideal because I'm not looking to catch a trade from there to there. I would be wanting to go down here to this specific low. And one big thing that I've really learned is like, bro, if you can sit on here and watch this, like these things happen, um, and just not take a trade, like there's beauty in that. There really is beauty in that because you can watch this and not get impulse. That's wise man once told me that's trading maturity. So really, like if you erase this, it shows you it gives you a better picture. And maybe just ballpark. Because it was crazy. Like I don't watch people trade anymore, but how I used to be was like locked in, like all the time, like too locked in, you know. Um, and it's like if I can go and just get up and go get a bottle of water, or just go run to the bathroom, it's like, bro, I used to cannot do that. That's more ideal right there. So right now what I'm kind of looking at is we could retrace because I'm looking specifically at just this price leg, and I used to trade a lot of ICT entries, but now it's like I like to use his concepts external, like for times like this or certain fair value gaps, not too big into order blocks. But I'm trying to see if we can run to equilibrium and this be kind of first leg. Then once we get there, see if we can displace. And then while doing that, I would not really be looking too much at that range. So it's cool. Just watch what happens around equilibrium, and that will tell you a lot. It's just weird because people were selling off all around here. We then ran those stop losses. Now, for all the people who bought in during that, we ran out their stop losses as well. It looks a lot more clean right here. That's why I will always have the 3 minute set up. The 3 minute, like, I will have it on my chart to my left and the 1 minute on the chart to my right. So we have completely ran through that range, so I'm not going to look at that anymore. All right, so I'm not getting anything really. I don't want to watch any of this right now. Oh, so that's gonna be the video for today. I don't want to keep you guys looking with like a. I want to cut it because it's just not a good day. Because I want to limit as much videos as possible of just coming on here for an hour and not taking a trade. I don't want you guys to watch that. That's like I want you guys to watch it. It's just like I know that's not what you guys really want to see. You guys want to see someone come on here and make a couple grand or something. Right. That's at least going to be part one. Um, I love you guys. I'll be right back here tomorrow. And if we get something from here, 10:40 to 11:30, I'll make sure to make a part two video. So yeah, love you guys. Peace.